The total hype is real, guys. Hidekoshi just wrote the best chapter in 2020, and I didn't think he was going to be able to top the Shigaraki chapter in 270, but oh boy, did he prove me wrong. This chapter was so good, I tried to get my friend, the Bearded Saint, to read the spoilers.
Oh my fucking god, dude! Dude! You gotta react to my hero this week, dog. I'm gonna make an analysis about this shit. Holy shit, dude. It's so good. It's so fucking good, man.
Okay, that's enough praise. Let's get serious in this small YouTube channel analysis. How's it going today, guys and gals? And welcome to my new series, AA on Hiatus. I'm your host, Gene, and today we're going to look at the badassery of chapter 272. Really quickly, if this is your first time in one of these meetings, and 9 times out of 10, probably it is, I do a quick rundown through the chapter, and then I follow it up with a quick prediction/analysis to what I think the future chapters are going to hold. We have a lot to cover, so let's not waste any time, and let's jump right into this. See what I did there. Okay, please don't unsubscribe. Okay, that was horrible. I'm sorry. I'm gonna quit. Chapter 272, Good Morning, starts with Shigaraki waking up from his shock therapy lesson. Next panel we have... Oh. Wow. Hey there. Endeavor's sidekick, Burnin, evacuating the city. Class A is joined on this task, and once most everyone is evacuated, we cut back to the main character of this tale, Deku, who's having a damn near panic attack as he... Oh no. Oh no. He's coming. You have to stop him. Midoriya, what's wrong? Quit slacking off and get in gear! The beginning of One for All. The first user's voice. Even though he hasn't interfered since that time. The recoil. I can't speak much. A transcendent being is coming. Shigaraki unleashes his newfound power to destroy everything in sight. Everyone tries their best to evacuate, with a lot of the heroes not being able to make it out. Some even sacrificing themselves, like this one hero who helped Aizawa get away, though it meant he had to vanish. Even the Nomus are being destroyed. Absolutely no one is safe from Shigaraki's new divine power. The hospital isn't the only thing being destroyed, as Shigaraki's powers extends to the whole entire city. I even think we're gonna lose one of the members of the Wild Pussycats, as pixie-bob tries to stop the destruction head-on. Humble sacrifice, but I don't feel like it was really necessary considering she was in the midst of running away before this. Everything is being destroyed as the doctor monologues the new rise of a plus ultra Shigaraki. You've probably went through so much effort just for this day. But now, by a miracle or maybe through sheer will, a plus ultra Shigaraki has risen, and everything the heroes have built up will crumble before him with a single touch. This is our victory! Deku jumps from 20% to 45% plus ultra and uses his new move called St. Louis Air Force, as him and Bakugo tell everyone to run away, as Hirokoshi throws a bit of foreshadowing with Burnin asking for Endeavor with no response. See, I told you this was the best chapter of 2020, and Hirokoshi and everyone behind this chapter stepped up during this pandemic and provided us with a masterpiece. Shoot, let me just create a Twitter right now and thank him, and everyone watching this should do it as well. Because not only him, but every other manga artist is working hard during this crisis to bring our entertainment. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about some things I found interesting about this chapter and make some predictions. First, I'd like to discuss my surprise who warned Deku about Shigaraki's awakening. Last chapter, I thought it was going to be Nana, as the One for All users are connected through the power, and 2 chapters ago we saw her trying to stop Shigaraki from going on. So I figured once Shigaraki made his choice, she was going to ring Deku up and let him know what was going to happen. Instead, the original One for All user was the one who gave him the message. So what does that mean? As we know, he hasn't communicated with Deku since the first time Deku was able to communicate with the past users. In my opinion, the first user had to be the one who sent the warning message to Deku because he himself has witnessed a transcendent being in his brother. The difference being obviously that this is the first time that they're dealing with a new villain with this tremendous power. Will Deku fight Shigaraki in the chapters to come? I predict no, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone else tried to stop Shigaraki in the coming chapters. What do you guys think? Now let's talk about the mass destruction and the loss to so many heroes. Why do this? And I simply think it was needed if we the readers want to see more of the main cast. We have to remember Class A just finished their first year in school. In fact, we see in this chapter the top 3 in the class are restricted to evacuation duties. Now that most of the heroes have been lost, I think they have no choice but to allow students who want to partake in future events fight. This allows Horikoshi to take a different approach to the story instead of rehashing what the main cast did in their first year, like a tournament and a festival. Finally, is Endeavor dead? Burn in the second last panel tried to communicate with him with no response. And even though I think he's alive simply because he's carrying Bunny Bay, I'm still confused if the events from the second movie have taken place or not. And the only reason I bring this up is because if you've seen the movie, you know Endeavor is in one scene. What I'm bringing up is the fact that if the events from the second movie haven't taken place yet, there's no reason to create suspense for some characters. I know this is a minute topic, but especially for a chapter with this magnitude where we witness firsthand so many heroes' deaths, I just don't feel like we should be teased with the death of Endeavor if in fact he's not really dead, considering the fact that we watched the movie. But if you haven't watched the movie, go watch it. What are you doing? Like, pirate that crap, because it's good. It's some good stuff. In a sense, I feel spoiled. Regardless, I shouldn't really complain and just let the chapters continue. And that does it for this week's chapter of My Hero. I hope you all enjoyed this as much as I did. So if you did, please leave a comment. What was your favorite part? Don't forget and like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. This is Gene with Hiatus AA, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.